we're going to talk about is what I learned about relationships in 2019. So, okay, the first thing I learned about relationships in 2019 is that nobody is obligated to be in your life. It doesn't matter how long you've known the person, like what you guys have been through together. If somebody does something that you don't like, you get to make the decision whether or not they get to stay in your life. So that's number one. Number two, you get to decide what your definition of a friend is, because my definition of a friend is different from someone else's definition of a friend, and what a friend might be to me is a best friend to someone else, and what a best friend to someone else might be just a friend to me. So you get to decide what your definition of a friend is, and you get to make the rules and regulations that need to be followed in order for someone to be a part of your life. The third thing I learned about relationships is that you can't make anyone do anything. They have to want to do it for themselves. Don't try to make somebody do something. You want something for someone, they're going to have to want it as much for themselves as you want it for them. You can't force anybody to do anything that they don't want to do. It's not going to be beneficial for you or the other party. So that's the third thing I learned about relationships in 2019. Answering you guys' questions that you left for me on my answering your questions video from like 3 months ago. The first question is, when are you coming home? From my mom. I'm home, so that's pretty much already answered. From Sia, what were your expectations for college, and what have you seen that confirms your expectations, or what's different from them so far? I love you, by the way. Aw, Sia, I love you too. So my expectations for college, I was going in pretty open-minded. Some of the things that were different from my expectations was just the maturity level of some people. Like, college is 13th grade, everybody's still immature. So that was like one of the things that, that's something that differed from my expectations. But I do like the independence. Sydney asked, what are some tips you have for growing your hair so long, and was it always long? My number one tip for growing your hair long is deep conditioning. That honestly saved my hair. I had heat damage, I had to cut 6 inches off, and deep conditioning and protein treatments really saved my hair. Deep conditioning and protective styling, that really helped my hair. My hair was not always this long. My hair was like mid-back length when I had locks. That was probably the longest it had ever been. It's never been waist length before, so this is the longest my hair has ever been. And from Allende, he asked me, what's good? What's good with you, my fellow Taurus? What is good with you? Because I'm good. And so yeah, those are all the questions that you guys enjoyed me answering questions. Please give me video ideas if you want me to do more vlogcember videos, because yeah, if you want to, you can leave a comment. Thanks for watching.